Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Stephanie, and today we're gonna be doing my makeup routine. And I'm super excited to show you step by step how I do everything and everything that I use. Also, this video is not sponsored at all. All of the products that I use them on a daily basis, and all of the opinions are my own. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Okay, so we're gonna be starting off first with my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation, and I go by the shade 250. This is the one that I've been using for so long. It does come with its own little spongy, so you don't have to buy an extra one or anything like that. You literally dab it and apply it. I like to start off in the cheeks just because it has the most product on the sponge, and then I go in around the creases with the leftover makeup on the sponge, underneath the eyes, on top of the eyelid. Then I also like applying some foundation around my lip area to make our lip liner look very sharp later in the video. And then I really like to bring it down to my neck area, just so that your face is matching your neck and it doesn't look like they're two different shades. I just like to make sure I don't have any patches anywhere. Okay, so this is what we're looking like with the foundation. This is my white blank sheet of paper that I'm gonna be working with. And next we're gonna be going with the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the color Brunette. And I recently started using this one because I was using another brand. I recently got it from Amazon, way more creamier, and I really like it more. All right, so the first thing I like to do for my eyebrows is I like to brush them outwards, just like this, just to get them into position, ready to start the day, just like that. And then what I like to do, I like to start on the outer corner, so literally on the corner of my eyebrow, and I just like to bring it down to the natural shape of my eyebrow. And then I just start filling it in until I am satisfied with the brow. I don't really like filling it up underneath, just because when you start on the outer corner of your eyebrow, it gives you like an instant eyebrow lift, and that's what you really want in an eyebrow. Like, you just want your eyebrow to be not too high, not too low, somewhere where it looks like it's natural. So I like my eyebrows not too thick, not too thin. I like them to be just something very simple, nothing too crazy, because if they're too thin or too thick, then I think it will just throw off the whole look. And now we're gonna go with the next eyebrow. So I kind of just create my own lines. I kind of just follow my natural brow, and then I just start filling it in. Then if it becomes really pointy, like you guys can see here, I just go ahead and rub it with my finger, and that should do it. There you go. And then you just refill it so that it doesn't look patchy or anything like that. And that is what our eyebrows are looking like. After that, I really like to brush them just to make them look a little bit more natural. Also, when doing your eyebrows, I always like to grab the brow pencil, and then I put it right here in the very middle part of my lip, and then at the edge of my nose. And then from there, I go to the corner of my eye. That should be where your eyebrow ends. And just like that. And then for the other side, do the exact same thing, just to make sure that the eyebrows are on point. And there you go. So your eyebrows should literally end there. Okay, so next one is the bronzer, and this is the one I like to use. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills powdered bronzer in the color Saddle. And I really like this one because it's a very subtle bronzer. Like, I don't want anything too dark or too light. Like, I feel like it's perfect right in the middle. And you guys can tell how much I like this product. It's like literally out. I need to get a new one. But yeah, I just go ahead and dab it. And then I just like starting right on my cheekbone. And then I go ahead and apply it on the other side, just in an upwards and downwards motion. And then I also like applying a little bit underneath my nose, a little bit on the bridge of my nose. nose contouring and all of that. I don't even do contour. I just go straight to bronzer. I just skip all those steps. I feel like it just takes too much time. It's just my personal opinion, but I also like applying it on the lids, and make sure to apply it on both lids. But that's not the eyeshadow. I'm gonna use the eyeshadow later. I like to start off with this as a base, and then I also like to apply a little bit on top of my forehead, and then I like to drag it down like this on both sides. I also like applying a little bit on my chin area, just like this, in a vertical motion, and then on my jawbone, and then the other side. I also like applying a little bit on my neck, just underneath right here in this section, just so that it doesn't look too plain down here, because we want to look snatched everywhere, okay? Sometimes I even go as far as applying it on top of my collarbones right here in this area. I feel like it just gives it a really nice bronzy look. And I really like to apply as much as possible in this moment because it tends to fade throughout the day. So I don't like to keep reapplying over and over again throughout the whole day. So I just apply as much as I can. Not too much though, and then that's it for the bronzer. Okay, so next up is the Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the one I use every single day. It looks like it's called Cheek to Chic. Cheek to Chic. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce that, but in the middle section of this blush, it has another color, which is a deeper tone, and that's the color that I like the most. So I just go ahead and apply it on my cheeks, underneath my nose, kind of like the same as the bronzer, and a little bit on my eyelids. Okay, so for the next one, I did get this eyeshadow palette from Japan when we recently went 2024. I actually got this from Don Quijote. Many of you might know it, many of you might not, but it's a store where a lot of people like just go and buy so much random things. Like they have so many things there. And it was really fun shopping there because they have so much makeup, so many different aisles. They have like, I think like 6 floors. I don't know how many floors in total, 6, 8, or 10 floors, but it's like a really ginormous store there. So we're gonna go in this shade right here. It's like a pinkish, and I really like this one for my eyeshadow, and I use this every single day. And now we're gonna go into the left side, and this is how I like to apply it. It's nothing fancy, just something very simple, something kind of like on the go. And then for my bottom lash, I like to go in with just my finger right here, my ring finger. I apply it underneath just like this, just on the outer corner of the eyelid, the bottom lash. And then we're gonna come back to this eyeshadow palette later just to get this nice little shimmer right here. It's gonna go on the inner corner, but we're gonna do that later. First, I wanna go ahead and start with my highlighter. This is the highlighter that I like to use, and this is in the shade Starstruck. It's like a very soft goldy shimmer, and I really like it because it's very soft. It's not super extremely shimmery, because I kind of just like softer look. So then I go ahead and apply a little bit on the tip of my nose, on the bridge of my nose, and then I go ahead and apply it in my inner corner of my eye, underneath my eyebrow, just to get a little bit of that shine. And then I just dab it just to make it look a little bit more natural, a little bit on my chin right here. Okay, so after that, we're gonna go ahead and apply this shimmer right here on the inner corner of my eye, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab that same pinky and then I just go ahead and dab it. I feel like shimmers, sometimes they are best applied with your finger. I feel like you grab more product. I don't know what it is, but there's like a difference between using a brush and using your finger to apply shimmers. Sometimes it's better that way. And I'm only gonna apply it in the inner corner all the way to the middle of the eyelid, and that's it. Okay, so next is gonna be our eyeliner Makeup Forever pencil, and it is in the color Whatever Black. So this is the black liner that I use for like everyday use. So we're gonna go ahead and start in the inner corner of the eye, and you wanna keep that line as thin as possible, as close to the end of your eyelid. I'm just gonna go ahead and line it all the way to the corner of your eye. And that's what it should be looking like, just from the inner corner all the way to the end of your eye. I like to create a line right there, going towards the end of the eyebrow. And then what I like to do is I like to line that up just like this. And that is the eyeliner. And then you just fill it up accordingly. So we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other side, starting from the inner corner of the eyelid. Okay, so I wanna show you guys how crazy I look right now. Look at this eyeliner right here. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this side is perfect, but this side we have to fix it. And my technique is I just grab my, literally my pointer finger, and I just rub it off until I feel satisfied. And then I just go ahead and refill it up until I get my desired look. Okay, so that is what our eyeliner is looking like. And I do have another eyeliner that I really like, and this one is the liquid liner. It's also from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is my favorite liquid liner. It's just this one, I don't really use it every single day. I only use it on special occasions, like when I'm gonna go to a party or like somewhere where I want my eyeliner to last me all day. What I do is I draw my eyeliner and then I go over with this after. This is what the application looks like. It looks just like that. And this one is the one I like to use for Longwear. It's actually my favorite one. I don't know, something about the formula is really good. I really hope they don't change the formula because it's one of my favorites. Okay, so next we're gonna be going with our eyelash mascara, and this is the one that I like to use, Fullest Volumizing Mascara, and this is the one I use every single day. This is what the application looks like. And we're gonna go ahead and start on our top eyelash. I kind of like to do like this motion, kind of like rubbing it, just so that you get more product in there. Just very gently, just so that you don't get any mascara onto your eyelids. If you do get eyelash mascara into your eyelid or anything like that, you can just let that dry. Go ahead and grab your eyebrow pencil and use this part of it to brush off the dried mascara. Okay, so now we're gonna go with our bottom lash. I like to apply the mascara for the bottom lash only on the outer corner of the eyelashes, because I feel like that makes your eye look a little bit bigger. And another technique I like to do is I like to grab the very bottom of the eyelash curler and I like to just rub that end to get some more of that product, because a lot of the product stays on the end. And I kind of like doing the same motion just like this for the bottom lash, but very gently, just so that you don't get it onto your skin. So that is what our eyelashes are looking like. Okay, so the next product we're gonna be using is this lip liner, and this is my favorite one from Tilbury. This is what I use every single day to line my lips, and I already went ahead and moisturized my lips. I like to start at the very bottom of my lip, and I go ahead and start literally from the middle, just like this. And then I go ahead and drag it all the way up to the corner of my lips, and then I do the exact same thing on the other side. And I really like to stay more on the inside of my lips instead of going outside or right on the line. I like to go a little bit more in because my lips are already on the bigger side, so I don't want my lips to look any bigger. So for my top lips, I really like to start on the middle as well, and then I work my way out. And I really like to follow my natural line. And then I just go all the way down. And then I go ahead on the other side. Sometimes I like to go right over and place a line on top of my lip, just like this. So for my top lip, I do like to go over it just a little bit, just to kind of make it look a little bit more round. Okay, so my lips are looking so pale. Oh my goodness. Let's go ahead and apply the lipstick. So for my favorite lipstick, it's this Tilbury that is in the color Supermodel. And this is my favorite one that I use on a daily basis every single day. So let's go ahead and apply it. and that is what we're looking like after the lipstick application. I also wanted to say, like, for your eyebrows, if you are looking for like an eyebrow gel to hold your eyebrows like literally all day, I love this one from Benefit Cosmetics. It's the 24-hour brow setter, and I really love this one because the application is just like this and it's literally like a gel type. I love using the longer side of the brush, and I really love this one because it really does hold your brows like literally for the whole day. I only use this on special occasions when I want my eyebrows to stay and not move a single hair. They just stay in place for the whole day until I literally wash off my face, my makeup, and everything. So that's a really great product. All right, so that is what my makeup is looking like. Everything complete. This is my favorite look. I love the simplicity of it. Just very subtle and elegant at the same time. Thank you so much for following my makeup routine. This was so much fun, honestly. And that is gonna be everything for this video. I'm so glad you made it to the end. And I also wanted to bring Yummy here to say hi. Say hi. Really hope you liked it. I really hope you enjoyed, and I really hope it was helpful for you. And with that being said, don't forget to like this video if you like it and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Say bye, Yummy.